Hi, my name is Pedro Gonçalves. I'm a professional poker player, poker coach, and a financial advisor for over 10 years now. I've created a new video series for all of you in the poker community, and I would like with this video just really quick answer 3 little questions so that you know exactly what to expect and if this video series is something for you. So the first question is, why did I create this video series? So it started maybe 2 years ago. I had a client who asked for coaching in poker. He wanted to get better at post-flop play, so I basically started the coaching with him, and then he asked me one question which had nothing to do with poker, and that opened my eyes. He said, "You know, Pedro, I had all these awesome books about mental game, about meditation, about how to get stronger outside the poker table, but I have one problem. I might be the strongest, the mentally strongest person who is constantly broke in the poker community." So he had this problem that he won money. Let's just say he had a really awesome week where he won $10,000, and then he just didn't know what to do with that money. So he prepared himself to be a better poker player, to be a really good poker player, and he reached that point. He didn't need my help to get good at poker post-flop. What he needed advice on what to do with that money when he had it in his hands, because he was starting to use it for things he didn't need it. So basically, I started answering these questions to him, and then I realized I could actually help more and more people with that. And last year in October, I started coaching my own students. I started my coaching website, my poker coaching website. I call it Poker Lifestyle Coaching. And I started teaching these people what and how to get financially independent. And I showed them that you really don't need that much money to be financially independent. So I showed them how to create something out of the little amount of money that we have that every single year creates enough money for you without you having to do anything, that creates money for you, and basically you get, at the beginning of the year, you get enough money in your hands to pay all your bills for the rest of the year. So you pay all your rent, you pay your electricity, your water, you pay internet bills, you pay whatever it is, and you still have enough money for food for anywhere in the world. I work with people in Europe, I work with people in the United States, I work with people in Asia, and it works everywhere. So I would like to share this and would like to ask you just one thing. Do you think that a guy like Bill Gates, if he would have started to play poker and he loses $20,000, do you think it would affect his life? He would tilt, it would affect him negatively, he couldn't sleep, he would start sweating when he thinks about losing. Do you really think that happens? Why does it not happen? Because he has the experience, he went through those things a lot more often than we did, and also he has the money and he doesn't really care about any $20,000 loss. The next question is, for whom did I make this video? It's basically 3 groups. The first group are the poker players, because just think about yourself. If you would get that money at the beginning of the year and you wouldn't have to worry for the whole year about how to pay your bills. You could go to sleep, you're in the middle of a $20,000 downswing, and you don't need to worry about paying your rent for the next month. You just don't need to worry about that. Okay, just think about how much better you would feel. It is also for people running a poker coaching site, a poker coaching business, because just think about how much better you could work with people if they didn't have that many tilt issues. Because there are awesome books about how to understand tilt on the table, right? I don't need to cover that. You don't need to cover that. There are awesome books there. Just let your students read them, let them understand it, work with them on these books, but that's all you have to do there. And then, when it comes to financial part, all your students are financially independent, which means that they don't need to worry about paying the next rent. They don't need to worry about money at all. They just play and want to get better. That's all they focus on. The third group is the poker staking business. Basically, it applies to the same things as the poker coaching business, but one thing is even bigger in the poker staking, is that you're investing your own money. So what you want is you want to decrease the variance and increase the potential of winning money. So you want to decrease the chances of winning too much money and increase the chance of winning a lot of money, obviously. And you can't do that by giving your students, your horses, control over their own money. You help them, and basically that helps you back. So we have here a system that helps every single piece of this poker community. The third question is, what exactly am I going to talk about in the video? So we're going to start with the mental part. So why am I sabotaging myself? Please ask yourself this question. The hundreds or thousands of lottery winners, 95% of them within 5 years have lost all those won money. So within 5 years, they go from being super rich and being here before to going back to normal or even worse. Okay? And I'm going to explain to you why exactly that is and why we both and every single person that you know is exactly the same. Why is it? Why do we sabotage ourselves? We're going to learn that, and we're going to learn how to counter that. We're going to show our brain that we don't accept that anymore. Okay? The next question is, we're going to learn what habits are. What habits you actually have that you don't even think about. Something like, I asked my friends, because they said I don't really have negative habits. And I said, well, someone else put a habit into your life, and that's work. Someone told you that you have to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, drive to your work, at 8 a.m. you're going to start work, you're going to end your day. He tells you when you can take a break. You cannot decide, he tells you that. So other people put a habit in your life that causes 10 or maybe 9 hours, if you're lucky, of your day to be manipulated by someone else. So I'm going to show you exactly what habits you have in your life and how we need to change them for you to get happier. Because what I want to deliver with this video series is really increase the amount of happiness and decrease the amount of anxiety and unhappiness. Because there is a lot of anxiety and unhappiness going on if you don't know how to pay your bills. But if your bills are paid for you, that's exactly what you want. The last thing, it's the biggest part of this video series, is we are going to show you exactly how to basically save up money and what to do with the money that you save so that for the rest of your life you don't need to worry about money anymore. I'm talking about the basic bills, your house, your apartment, your rent, your water, your electricity, your internet, your cell phone, whatever it is, it gets paid. And you need a lot less money than you might think. And you can achieve it a lot faster than you might think. So I would really want to reach out for everybody out there in the poker community with this video series and with the coachings that we're going to provide and show you how you can help yourself and how easy it actually is. And you will never have to worry about anything like that ever in your life after you reach it one time. And we're going to exactly talk about this. The last thing that I want to point out is basically in the poker community, staking is a very big thing. And we will talk about why the person who's staking you should be the #1 person you want to make happy, basically. With your quality of playing, with the amount of hours you put in, and with being absolutely honest and fair with that person. Because I'm going to tell you something real quick about my experience with my backer. He helped me out maybe 2 or 3 times with money because I was a very extreme case. I was saving up everything that I made. So basically I earned $10,000, he got his share, and I put like 90% into my bank account. Okay, I was a very extreme case. But the thing is, I don't need to worry anymore. So I reached my goal. Okay, and now I don't need to do that anymore. I think for 1 year I've never asked him for anything anymore, but I know that he can trust me and he trusts me, and that it would be no problem if I would ask for it. So I want to put you in that situation that people trust you, and that person who is, if you're watching this video and you're a backer, you have run a poker staking business, just imagine how much better you would feel if you could trust all the people that you help out with staking them. And if all these people would lower their own variance, and how much it would lower your own variance. So I really am super excited. I stand 100% behind this product. If you do this, if you try that and it doesn't work, you get 100% your money back. I don't care about any excuses. If you really think it didn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, you get your money back. But I'm 100% sure, I stand behind this, this will completely change your life and help you out for the rest of it. You need to reach it one time and then it's over. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you like this and buy my video series. Have a nice day.